They feel like
have a
Pat.
timeout. Decide not
Shoot
to
the
use it.
shot.
Curry.
I'm coming in.
Oh, what a shot from Curry! With 6/10 of a second remaining.
I'm back. And that's exactly what Tyler Hero is saying to the season. If you don't know, last week we dropped a video about the Warriors. This time we're dropping one about the Miami Heat. You guys need to know, the league is on notice right now, man. Man, oh man. I was watching Pat Riley doing off-season business. You know, Pat Riley is one of the most frustrating owners, or whatever his job is actually. I don't know what his job is.
What is his title? Is it president? What is his thing? He's not GM.
But he's one of the most frustrating guys there out there because that man, he just runs a tight ship. He runs a flippin' tight ship, and he is always pinching the pocket and whatnot. He doesn't want to overpay people. Even with Dwayne Wade, it pissed me off. Like, it's just...
How do we win like this? How do we build a dynasty?
And
like
my
this?
biggest concern for this one was, I wanted Oladipo back. The only thing that I saw that he got injured last season, but I need him back. Bro.
Need to see Depot. Need to see Depot. Need to see him. That's a talent, Fit. That's a talent. I'll never get over him beating LeBron in the playoffs, but then the NBA wanting LeBron to carry on. I'll never get over that one. I know that's a talent. Depot. No ways. So yeah, for me it's the ship started and the buck starts with Jimmy Butler. All right, we saw Jimmy Butler. He's a winning type player for me. I don't care what your opinion is. You can tell us in the comments. I promise you, I'll skip you. I don't give a shit what you have to say about Jimmy Butler. Nothing. All right, Jimmy Butler, Timberwolves. We know what happened. He told them, "You guys need me. You guys want to win. You need me.
So pay me."
Nah, they let him go. The owner made him seem like the bad guy. They let him out. Then he went to Philly. Philly went the furthest they've been in the process era. Went to the finals. Was it the finals?
No.
Semi-finals.
Yeah.
Was it?
I think it was... I'm not too sure, but it was against the Raptors. I think it was the finals.
The conference finals, yeah?
Yeah,
I think it was the conference finals. Get to the conference finals.
They miss out on a lucky shot.
Please, let's not call shots lucky.
Okay. A buzzer beater shot. Sorry. Even me, I don't subscribe to lucky, but I mean buzzer beater. You need luck in this game, man. That's just how I believe. Even if it's lucky, I'm not trying to.
We're not calling shots lucky, Fit. We're not calling shots.
Okay,
lucky.
I'll call it what it was. A buzzer beater shot. A Hail Mary. You know.
And that thing thanging. You can shoot it however you want. You know that thing thanging. You hot. So I don't like calling shots lucky. I'm just like that. I'm like that. So whatever. Jimmy did his thing. Got them there. They still didn't want to keep him because they're prioritizing youth again. The ball needs to not be in his hands. My man decided, let's go to a different organization. Where did Jimmy go this time? Finals.
I went to Miami and I was livid. As a Miami supporter, I was livid for Jimmy. Because
yes.
Because for me, I was like, bro, you do not want to win. You're not looking to win here. I see, look at what's around you. There's nothing here. What are you doing? Yeah. You want lifestyle in Miami. I get that. Lifestyle, you're going to get paid.
But Philly, you could have gone to the finals. You were with Philly. You made the conference.
Bro,
you were this close.
Don't want all the money. You were there in a winning situation. That was my thing.
I wasn't saying don't want the money.
No, that was my thing with it. I was like, better. It's fine if you don't get the money. You need to win at this point.
Also, can we just...
That's all my thing was.
I just want to say, when we talk about free agents and free agents acting up, can we never do a comparison of Jimmy Butler to Ben Simmons? Ever in your life, don't you ever do it? Don't you?
Because you don't know what you're talking about.
and I'm not going to substantiate it. Don't ever in your life talk about Ben Simmons, Jimmy Butler. They kind of the same. Just shut up. You don't know ball. Shut up. That's all I have to say about that one. But yeah, Jimmy gets to, what is this? To Miami. Culture, fam.
Hard
off
work.
season.
You see
Just from
it.
the off season. Culture.
Hard work pays off.
He said, where these veins, boy?
Why do they think it's all glitz and glam? 4 a.m. with Tyler, working hard.
You guys said it was performative. Who does those things?
Goran Dragon. I said dragon. You know the dragon. But like this was a team that was just put to work. Well, they
Workhorses, man.
Yeah, that's all it was.
That's all it is. You're just beating.
And that's what Miami
That's
culture
it.
was. Just work hard. Next thing you know, Kendrick Nunn is there in the mix-up, and you're looking at it. And I'm like, man, I do not want to get my hopes up. I hope whatever's brewing here, it goes well.
Shooters, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero. The team is complete. But now they went to the finals, lost to the Lakers in the bubble. Cool. That was great. Next year came out, Ebasaka. They weren't as good. But now this
we had
year,
COVID, bro. We had injuries and everything. Come on, bro. Nah.
No, we back. 2021. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Boy. Some guy just won a chip and said, you know what, man? I want to take my talents to South Beach. I just want a chip.
A whole lot of dogs here, man.
I'm looking here, man. Bam. Then you look. PJ Tucker. I'm on. Jimmy Butler. That's your front court, fam. That's your front court. Dogs. Yes, it's Luanyan, yeah. That's a scary trio. Very switchable on anyone on the front court. Except Jimmy on the five.
If you look at Jimmy's
Small ball fives.
If you look at Jimmy's defense and how mental he gets in terms of his steals numbers and everything, man, it's a bit too much of an on-ball pest that he is. It's not spoken about enough about how.
Who does not know that Jimmy Butler is a... Who doesn't know that?
For me, when you watch the games and how you know that he's a two-way player.
No,
Like,
not just the two. One of the best two-way. One of the best on the defensive side. One of the best at on ball. To me, he is pretty much on that Kawhi level.
Yeah.
If
Right under.
yeah,
Right
If
under
that's
Kawhi.
Kawhi, he's just here.
Right
just
under Kawhi.
not even just.
Yeah.
He's just you. So I'm very lost.
So-
So when
so
you
that
don't even
defense-
have to go into it.
So that defense is just. I'm talking about them three players. They like. Well, I was first talking about Jimmy as the anchor, and then you have PJ. We saw what he did last year in defense. No one can stop KD, but the job that he was doing on him, it was
Contain,
enough.
slow him down. Just try and get him as many misses. He's gonna get that 50 piece. He's gonna get
Yeah.
that 60 piece.
You have Bam, just length and.
Nah, rim protection fit. You saw what
Yeah,
he did to niggas like Jason Tatum. And
Yeah.
We see Bam fit.
Man,
And
I'm
that
left
mid range is
speechless.
getting.
For me, it's just I see it, and it's hard for me to articulate it at this point because I have not thought it through. But I just know that defense, man, is all world. But then on top of it is the offense of that defense.
Yeah.
All three of them, they have a mid-range game. PJ Tucker is your three, is the guy that will get you your corner threes. Bam will give you your mid-range shots. He'll overpower your five. And Jimmy is your clutch scorer.
That step back in the corner. That mid-range step back in the corner. Deadly.
And then the real problem for Miami, for me, has always been offense.
Yeah.
We need to get more offensively.
Then we got the nigga with the big bum. Oh, they got the nigga with the cheeks. Ooh, soft landing for those charges. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Kyle Lowry out. Mr. Mike Lowry. Kyle Lowry.
Please put some respect on the champion, Kyle Lowry.
Whoa, the champ, Kyle Lowry.
I
love Kyle Lowry. I love Kyle Lowry. Oh, cheeked out on a Tuesday. Ooh, Kyle Lowry. I love Kyle Lowry. I love me some Kyle Lowry. That's a baller. Kyle Lowry is a baller.
Bonafide baller.
Baller. He just needs someone to lead him. He's not your number one
Yes.
guy. He just needs a leader, and he will do
He's
his
a rep.
thing.
He's a rep.
He'll do his thing.
His rep took a dent
Where
because
Jamal couldn't lead him.
because of LeBron. Let's be honest. Because of LeBron. LeBron is that guy. So my man just took a dip because he went against one of the best in this era.
One of the best ever.
Ever.
So yeah, and then you have when
But
guys
no, but I was still saying the offense is being the problem. And then you get a guy like Kyle Lowry, who is very offensive. He's not the guy to do it, but he knows pace. We are running the ball. We are moving that thing, bro. The pace is of Miami. Man, oh man, oh man. It's what Lakers were trying to do. It's what Lakers have been trying to do. Move that ball too quick. The pace, like running after what the Warriors were doing in 15-16. They were trying to get to that pace. But I think even now with the Heat, certain times you need to slow it down. But it's still early in the season, man. We're gonna figure it out. Just ramp out the pace for now. We'll learn. We will learn when to tone it down.
as soon
when
as
not
they
to.
score, chuck that thing up full court.
And
Score.
that's the
Score on
lovely
their
thing,
ass.
a lovely thing about
Score
Kyle
when
Lowry.
they ask before they can even turn around and look where you guys are. And
Duncan Robinson at your 2, letting that thing fly. He's getting the rep of one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. Right?
better than Klay Thompson, boy. Better than Klay Thompson, boy. That's what they told me. He's better than Klay Thompson, boy.
I dare you entertain that conversation.
Fucking hell. But okay, fine. Let's.
And then
No. I've got this one. I got this one. From year 1, right? You know the first year of the NBA. What is this? Perimeter guys are normally good. Your scoring threats are normally good that play around the perimeter. Right? Big men take time to adjust. Should have said this about Wiseman in the Warriors video.
facts.
Right? Second year, the league kind of catches up. They know their
They
speed.
learn you.
They
Now-
now you're a guy.
now you need to
kind of
adjust
come
the
up.
adjustments.
You need to,
That's how you
So
prove
then you
yourself
kind
as a
of
star.
then you kind of recline again. Third year, it's the time to blow up again. It's that time for.
So when you've adjusted to them adjustments,
your sophomore year is normally
it's
the
slowing
tank.
down a bit. The game is you know what to expect from this coverage, and the fact that they've decided to put Tyler Hero on the bench, greatest thing. Let him run those guys.
Let's have bench scoring. Yes.
Because offensively, we need someone that's going to put up points when Jimmy's down, when Jimmy's not getting points, when Duncan Robinson's not, when we need someone that is going to be a luxury on the bench, rather than saying put your best foot forward in the first and let everyone just run as orthodox as we normally do. At this point, we have the pieces to be able to have Tyler Hero on the bench. You've done enough. He's needed there. You need him there. He needs to play with them. I'm saying the exact same thing. But I don't know what to. Tyler. Okay. Yeah, my point is with Tyler Hero, with him and the bench scoring. 6th man of the year. That's the goal for him. That's what we're chasing. We're chasing for him to be 6th man of the year. Bring in offense and threes. Him and Duncan Robinson are the missing link for Miami. We know what Miami is going to give us. We know how they are defensively, and now we need them in terms of offense to be able to produce. I've already said enough that he's going to produce that, and I'm glad that he's stepping up. It's a bit too early now in the season already. We just need more of consistency to see that that's what he's going to do. Depot is coming back. He needs to slot back in at the back as well. Later on in the season, maybe then. Even then, I don't think we're gonna need Depot with the starting lineup. But I'll see how Eric's
Closing, Buddha.
Yeah. Oh yeah, closing.
That just went into my head. That's a full-on defensive lineup in closing. I'm sitting here and I'm like, you said Depot, Kyle Lowry, Oladipo, Butler, Tucker.
Tucker's not
Bam.
gonna be there.
Closing.
Tucker's not gonna be
Why
there
would
closing.
not?
Thingy Bob's gonna move to the 4. Jimmy's gonna move to the 4.
And who's the 3?
Depot, 2
Who's the
Tyler
2?
Hero. It's the only way that makes sense. You need them one to close. As
Alright.
much as Jimmy's our closer, we see with guys like Chris Middleton, Kyrie Irving. You see when you have a closer, there are certain games in the playoffs that they're gonna be fatigued. They're not going to be able to produce it or they're simply gonna get shut down. And that's things that happen. We saw this with KD when he was with Russ. We see these things happen, man. But and that's no shame. You just need other guys that are gonna be able to make buckets at the same time. And Miami has that. We have Jimmy, we have Tyler, we have these guys, and Depot. He's a closer in his own right. Depot is a closer. So, man, I hope he gets the same level that he was. But if the Heat go on at this trajectory, which they won't go on exactly at this, but what I mean is they keep improving as we've seen. Last year was also an improvement. By no means do I think last year was a dip. That was an improvement. If you look at teams that performed very well in the off season, in the bubble, and in the off season last year, you'll see that there's a correlation there. That those teams were just worn out, sick, or niggas were just brittle. Yeah. So even with how we played last season, there were improvements in the team.
To be fair, I don't count last season, man. My Warriors didn't make the playoffs.
Therefore, fuck the whole season.
Nah, horrible teams made the finals. You count it, I don't.
Horrible teams.
Everyone was injured. Your MVP won because he played 82 games or 72 games. He was the 5th option. I mean, I'm not getting into how bad last season was. I'm not getting into that. It was a horrible season, Fit. But then again, now we rate the Phoenix Suns. Whatever.
You're a hater.
I am. For the Phoenix Suns. For the Phoenix Suns. Hate those niggas. Chris Paul, Devin Booker, don't feel them at all. DeAndre Ayton,
What did Book do to you, bro?
He didn't do anything to me. I just don't like his attitude. He didn't do anything. I just don't like his attitude. He always has a too big a mouth, always yapping people for no good reasons. I like people with chat and whatever, but he's always talking cock and whatever. And he always wants to be a big man. It's like, calm your tits, bro.
I think with Booker, it's kind of like, it's not on topic, but it's kind of like Dame before he hit that shot on Paul George.
Yeah.
People nyatsa you.
Sure.
And that's just how he feels.
Sure. But
Wait.
with good reason. You haven't been winning.
Yeah, he's a scorer.
Yes, you are good. You are good. You good.
You're a
and
scorer.
You could
That's
be
why I
great.
said scorer.
You good. You could become great. You could be one of the greats even. But you always chirpy. You always have anger issues like you take roids,
That's
bro.
what the great do.
Like no,
Don't
Fit.
take shit.
No, Fit.
If it was MJ,
it's always unwarranted.
If it was MJ, you guys would say.
Name
different.
one time with MJ where you feel like it was unwarranted.
Steve Kerr didn't deserve it.
What do you know, my man? Anyway, guys, this is mad. We are out.
comment, do
We
the
out.
things.
Yeah, man.